Hello, my friends. Hello, and welcome to this out of the box edition. There we go. Of Less Fox Friday on a Monday. So, this is not what I have done in the past. In the past, I have done Less Fox Friday on a Friday, Less Fox Friday on a Saturday, Less Fox Friday on a Sunday. I have never done Less Fox Friday on a Monday, and the boundary or the block that I set myself was I can only do this on the weekend. And I am practicing the work that I offer my clients. And it has shown me some very interesting things in the last few weeks. And one of the aligned actions I'm taking is doing this differently. So, welcome to Les Fox Friday on a Monday. There has been so much that's gone on in the last month, energetically, cosmically. We had eclipse season, we had the Lunar New Year, we just had Aries season begin. We just had the spring equinox begin. We just had a new moon. There was a full moon in there that was part of the eclipse season that was very potent. There were like 4 or 5 planets in retrograde. It seems like everything is now beginning to straighten itself out, but something's always in retrograde, or it feels like it. There has been a lot going on. And if you are feeling like who did it and ran or what the fox just happened, you are not alone. When I recognize that today is the 23rd of March, I say, wait a minute, we only have one more week of March. We have 8 days left of March before the first 3 months of the Gregorian year, right? January, February, March. Um, in the moment, January and February each felt like they were about 1,000 years long. Well, February, not so much. January definitely did. And now, all of a sudden, we're entering the last week of March. And how did that happen? And oh, by the way, why is it still so boxing cold? Because it is. So I am doing this differently and recognizing that I get to choose whatever is an aligned action for me. I hear choice is a superpower. Um, Before I dive into the cards, and there are two, and I'm laughing at the first one. You'll see why in a sec. If you enjoy this and you would like a free 3 card reading, if you're seeing this on Instagram, go to the bio link. If you're seeing this on YouTube, go down to wherever I put the description. I will put a hyperlink for you to find a time for your own 3 card reading. Reading cards is one of my favorite things to do, and I would love to share the experience with you and see what's in the cards. So grab a 3 card reading. And also, if you enjoy the kind of insights and perspectives that come up during these card pulls, I am offering a women's weekend retreat in the first weekend of May. And I will also put a link. There's a link in my bio and there's a link in the description for more information about that. So now that I've said all the things, here's why I was laughing. First of all, both cards are upside down, so they really want our attention. Second, the first card, the top card, says yes. That's all. It just says yes. The block of me telling myself, you can't do that during the week. Yes. Yes, I can. You can't choose to do that thing that nobody else is doing. Yes. Yes, I can. You can't decide to withhold that information from people. They need to hear it. Yes. Yes, I can. And yes, they need to hear it. Yes is such a powerful word, as powerful in its own way as no. Each of those words is a complete sentence. Yes, period, end of story. No, period, end of story. No justifying, no dancing around, no checking off all the boxes, no hopping through the hoops, and we come to believe that everything has to be that clear. And most of what happens during life is bathed or wrapped in nuance. So, what about yes and? There's a beautiful practice that reflects that. It's not my practice. I can't even remember the source of it, but it is yes and. So the first person makes a statement. The state of the world today is horrible. Yes, and there's beauty just waiting for us to see it. Yes, and I can't believe people actually believe this kind of thing. Yes, and the beauty of being human beings is that we always get to choose. Yes, and is a and you can play this even with yourself. It doesn't have to be two people. Yes, and is a beautiful way to remind ourselves of the nuance. So I don't even know what the back of this card says yet. You are that bitch, and I'm tossing glitter in the air for you. Woohoo! Yes, this is your power. Yes, this is what you know to be true for you. Yes, this is what you can trust. Yes, this is for you. Is it true? Yes. Yes, and no. No, and interesting. So, yes, you are that heroine, not heroin, not the drug heroin, but the heroine or the hero of your story. You are that superhero, that superheroine. You are that person who shows up the way that you want to show up. You are that person who is true to your word. You are that person who says yes and means it. You are that person. Celebrate that. Celebrate the ways that you are showing up for yourself and your people. Remember that it's always a choice. So if you love it, celebrate it. If you don't love it, celebrate recognizing that you don't love it and choosing, what am I going to do differently? Maybe I'll show up on a Monday when I said I could only do this during the weekend. And here's the second card. You are talented and foxing amazing. This world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shiz. I would say that if you choose to use it for dumb shiz, that's up to you. And that's where you're leaking your power. That's where you're giving your power away. You are talented and foxing amazing. Here's the other thing. No one, no one on the planet out of 8.3 billion of us, no one shows up the way that you do. No one brings it to the table the way that you bring it to the table. Why? Because no one else is you. And that is also a superpower. When you know who you are, when you know who you are at your core, when you know your values, when you know your essence, who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? Do I want to show up as an imposter? Do I want to show up as a victim? Do I want to show up as a timid, quiet mouse? Do I want to show up as uh, a braggart? Do I want to show up with ambition? Do I want to show up for adventure? However you want to show up, is it aligned with who you say you are, how you want to be in the world? And what's most important to you? Is it to persuade other people to see your perspective? Is it to make sure that people know that you know the answer? Is it to ask questions and be curious? Is it to say, I love you all and I can no longer do this dance with you? Whatever is most important to you, how are you bringing more of that into your world, into your experience? Is it most important to you to be right? Is it most important to you to be kind? Is it most important to you to be direct? Is it most important to you to be understood? Is it most important to you to be safe? Is it most important to you to be protected, to be loved, to be nurtured? What does that look like? We go down that rabbit hole. You, yes, yes, you are talented and foxing amazing. You are that person. Don't use your power for dumb shiz. And I have a spoiler alert for you. You get to decide what's dumb shiz and what isn't. If something is important to you, use your power for more of that. You will soon learn whether that is truly aligned with you or whether it's an old story that you're ready to put down. When you can be that honest and vulnerable with yourself, you quickly see what's for you and what's not. It is that simple and not easy because most of us don't want to see it. We would like to keep it complex because that gives our magnificent minds a job. It gives our magnificent minds something to work with. When things are simple, the mind only has a couple of dots to connect or a few blanks to fill in. And the mind loves those kind of things. So it will make up stories that can catch us off guard and that can push us toward forgetting who we want to be, how we want to show up, what's most important to us. When you know who you are unshakable, you are unstoppable. So, if you'd like to talk more about that, let's start with a 3-card reading. Book yourself a spot. If you already are like, yeah, I'm in wholeheartedly, I want to know more about your retreat, drop me a message. Fill out the registration form. Say somewhere along it, I'm not ready to pay, I have a question, and submit that. If I see that with my eyes, I will reach out to you and we can talk more. I think that's it. Less Fox Friday on a Monday feels interesting, kind of liberating, kind of nice. I could do Less Fox Friday any day of the week and still call it Less Fox Friday. I wonder what would happen if I started doing that. I'm curious. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Until we see each other again, however that might be, trying to figure out how to shut off the recording. Oh. Until we see each other again, however that might be, please take the very best care.